Yay. Okay, so I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, perfect. So I'll start sharing my screen so that I can show you some stuff. So thanks for your time today. I don't think that this will take very long. So the business has decided to make some changes when it comes to Partner Locator. And the reason behind it is because you know how the Partner Locator stuff always involved that third party called B channel. So that was Gabrielle that we always had to reach out for when it came to updates or issues with displaying maybe not the correct data on the website. So they wanted to eliminate that and just kind of streamline the data that gets pulled into the website better. So moving forward means starting on February 17, we no longer have to involve any third party. So the whole process and who will be who will be the contact for you guys to support this and resolve issues will change. And then, so I think I want to start by showing you how the Partner Locator looks like right now and how it will look starting on February 17. So that's when it gets rolled out to partners. And then also, Autodesk will communicate to partners and ask them to go to autodesk.com to review their data that is displayed there and submit any changes that they see or any issues or any data inaccuracy that they see through a case so that it can be fixed right away. And fixing means you guys will have to fix it. It's very easy, and I think it will be better than actually reaching out to Gabrielle all the time. So this is what it looks like right now, right? A partner would go here, or actually whoever wants to find a reseller, put it this way, would go here, would, why did it just download something? That's weird. Okay, let me go back. Huh. There you go. So looks like they're maybe working on this right now. I didn't have that 2 minutes ago. It doesn't matter. This is what you guys know. This is how it looks like right now. Somebody would put in the location and then just trying to find somebody here. It's not working. Sorry. For some reason the form is broken right now. Looks like it. It doesn't matter. You know how it looks. I mean, I don't have to tell you, I think. So this is how it will look like moving forward. This is the new landing page, so to speak. And then partners can, or whatever, you can find a partner here. Jesus. Okay, let me do something here really quick. I think I have to, something's really wrong with my browser here right now. I apologize. Okay, let me just start over.
Like, this is Elise. While we're waiting, the procedure documentation will change, yes?
Yes. Constance already created a new one, actually, that I will post.
Great.
So, I don't know what's wrong here for some reason. Something's very weird here. I think it almost looks like I have a bug or something on my browser here.
Do you want to do it from mine? Do you want to send the link to me? And
No, I can show some. Let me do this. I actually have some screenshots that I can just show.
okay.
So okay, here you go. So I'll display just a search result. Let's do this. So, it looks a little bit, so this is what a partner, or what you would see if you, search for a partner based on a location or whatever. And you can see that it shows up and everybody has their little logo there. And you can actually click on those, like if you want more information. And then what you would see is something like that. You would see the company name, obviously. You would see the tier here, and then a little bit about the company and what industries they're serving, what specializations they have, services, stuff like that, a little map, and the contact information, right? So this is just kind of like the new design. And so now the big difference is that this data here, both here and also over here, gets pulled directly from Salesforce and not from the database that vendor was maintaining. And that's the big difference. And the good thing about it is that it means that now we can control and edit that a partner locator object in Salesforce ourselves if a partner wants to make some changes. And that's obviously the big change. So I'll jump right into the new work instructions here. So I was referring to the partner locator object. This is a new object, or a new item that will, oh my God, that will show up in Salesforce moving forward, and it will actually show up in an account. I'm so sorry. I just gotta log into Salesforce here. Yeah, like I said, something's broken. It doesn't matter. I'll show you this. So, the partner locator object will be tagged just as a related item under the account information. So if, the partner, the reseller wants to make a change, all you need is their company information. Best would be the CSN. You would search for that CSN in Salesforce, and then the little section with all the partner locator information that we just saw, meaning like the description of the company and the tier and the address and the phone number and all that stuff, will show up just stuck under the account information. All that stuff is right now in development anyways. I couldn't show you in production in Salesforce. It will be pushed live, I think, on the 10th. So what I will do is I will update this work instruction with screenshots that I can then pull out of there, and then we can just update that document, Lieke. But it's just going to show some screenshots. Mm-hmm. So the thing that is new is that when the case comes into your queue, you would have to identify what kind of information the partner, the reseller, wants to have changed. We have non-contractual information, and I will dive into that and show you which fields those are. And we have contractual information on the partner locator object. Obviously, contractual information is something like a phone number. It doesn't really impact the contract, right? And then non-contractual information and contractual information is the tier, what specializations they have, what certifications they hold, and what services, all that sort of stuff. So if a partner is asking to change non-contractual information, you guys can just go ahead and change that. Like, for example, I want to update my phone number or my email address or the website. You would just, edit that field, put in the new phone number, save it, just like you would make a change in any other, like an opportunity, for example, or like in a contact, and then just save it and it's done, and it will immediately update the web page. If a partner is asking to change contractual information, and again, I have a list of all the fields that fall under that category, the case has to be assigned to the contract admin team, and those guys, it's either Alex or Suzanne or Luke for the geo, and then they will have to review it. Maybe something changed in the contract. They will have to make those changes, and they will take it from there and close the case and communicate with the partner. Then there is the case where a partner might want to localize some contractual information. And this might be a very, very rare case, but just imagine there's a Chinese company and the name that they have on the contract with Autodesk is their English name, so to speak, like it's, I don't know, Hong Kong Limited, something. But they want this to be displayed in Chinese characters on the website. So this, it might be very rare, but we just wanted to capture this. In this case, you guys would have to just review and get approval from the geo channel operations team. And I still don't have the contacts here. I have to update that as soon as I get those. And then if they say, yes, that's fine, that's the name that they can use, then you just go back and edit the partner locator object, edit that field, put in that new name, and save it. And then the same goes, it's a little different, but it's the same field. It will affect the same field. It's the account name. It's not necessarily a contract thing. It's the name that will be displayed here, right here. So just there's actually this mentioned Maschine Haberzettel. That's a very good example already. They merged recently. It's a reseller in Germany, and they merged. It was mentioned machine. We know those guys. And then there's another reseller in Germany called Haberzettel. So they merged, and this is their new official contract or new official name, but they might want to display it just as mentioned Maschine because that's the big cake. So they might come back to you and say, I want to have mentioned Maschine displayed here instead of mentioned Maschine Haberzettel GmbH. So this would be this case. And then again, you guys would have to just reconfirm with you guys would have to reconfirm with those 3 people that they approve, and then you can go ahead and make those changes in the object. So it's critical when a case comes in that the PSO team just makes this identification and say, okay, which one of those paths do we go down?
Constanza, I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
So if it is non-contractual, are we able to edit the account with our permissions?
You should be, as long as the account, there might be this one little tricky thing again where you can maybe only change an account that is in your geo.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a limitation.
I'm guessing that the account page will change also on the 17th because I'm looking right now and I'm not seeing those fields.
Right, because like I said, it's only in development right now. It's not
Okay.
pushed into production yet. They will push that into production. I think there's a release on the 10th
Mm-hmm.
or maybe 14. And then as soon as it's there, let's just test it and see if you guys are able to edit it.
Okay.
If not, we have to deal with it when we cross that bridge. But I'm pretty sure that, no, it's not that I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can edit it, but we might have the limitation of the geo.
Okay. And my other question is, if we do have to assign to the contract admin team, do you know what case form they use, or do they use the same business service request form as we do?
I think you can just assign it, leaving it in your business request form,
Okay.
and just assign it over. Yeah.
Thanks.
In general, just because we are on this page here, escalation. If anything goes wrong or if anything is unclear, especially in the first transition period, again, our team, the CRM team, will be the escalation, like the first escalation point. Peter Knopf is just for us, so you don't have to contact Peter directly. You would just assign those cases into our queue as, we do with other cases already.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you can just reach out to me and, we can work through first stuff. Okay, so here's just, in the work instructions, you will just find the name of the fields that fall under those categories of non-contractual and then contractual. And this is exactly how the fields are named. So, if a partner asks to change or update one of those fields, you can just go ahead and make that change in the Partner Locator object, save it, and tell the partner it's done. If they ask for contractual data to be changed, those are those fields, then you guys would assign this case to the contract admin, like we just saw on the first page, and then just wait for them, and they will take care of it, because it means that the contract itself has to be changed. They have to review that, they have to update that in the contract in Salesforce, and then it will actually sync with the Partner Locator object itself. So no more work for you there, just reassigning it. And then here are the fields that people might want to have localized. The only thing though I can really think of is the account name, like I said, or maybe the address, having it displayed in like maybe Chinese characters or something like that.
Sorry, something just came to me as a question for the localization. How do we know if they're not doing a localization change at the same time?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Like, well, certain people, of course, will be able to read the languages, but if they find that with them wanting to localize, they're actually asking us to change it at the same time.
Sorry, I don't really know what I'm lost.
You mean if they asking for a localization and the change to?
Yes.
Okay. It's two questions in one case.
Yes.
So what this is referring to is that a reseller sees that their information on the website is displayed in, for example, their English account name, but they want to change it and have it displayed in the localized version, like maybe in Korean or Japanese or something. This is what this request will capture.
Right, but if they are requesting for it to be localized, but also for it to be changed at the same time. So 2 different requests in one case.
Oh, so, well, in this case, it actually means that they want to not only localize something, but they want to
Change something at the same time.
they want to change their account name generally. Then this has to go to the contract team.
Okay. So they would have to approve it first, and then are they going to talk to the operations team too?
No, hold on. This is why, in this case, if they're asking for localization of the account name, for example, you guys don't go ahead and just do that. You guys have to reach out to one of the channel operations team member, the Geo one. It's in this document here, not yet. Those are the names that I'm still missing. And then ask them for approval, and they will deal with all that question that you just had. Is it really just a localization? Is it changing the contract? Is it changing really the name? You know, once you have feedback from that Geo operations team member, only then you just go ahead and change that field, for example, account name, and put in the localized version.
Okay.
So the ball is in their court to review the contract, review the partner information, and give you the green or not.
Okay.
You just make the edit. You don't have to, deal with the localization or see if that's a change or a contract or whatever.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then the same goes down here. If they want to change the account name, like I said, for example, Imagine It. Another good example, Imagine It is actually called Imagine Rand something limited, whatever. It's a huge name because they merge so often, but they might just want to be displayed as Imagine It Canada, for example, for one CSN. So they would request that change to happen. And then what you guys would do is reach out to the channel management team. Same thing pretty much as, with the localization question. They have to deal with it. They have to decide if that's okay or not. And then they give you the go or not. If they give you the go, then you just edit that field because they can't do it.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. So I'm going down this document here. There's a couple things that might happen as well. Like a partner says he's not displayed at all. He's just not showing up when he searches for himself or their company. Those cases need to go to the contract team. Remember, like up until now, those were, for example, cases that were assigned to Gabrielle. Now we can go directly to the contract admin team. And if somebody says a product is missing, like their product, the products that they support will be listed in the detailed view here. Where is it? Like somewhere here it will be displayed. This is just a mock-up. It's just all still in stage. Then you just assign this to our queue. And that's it.
All right.
So I have a couple action items. I have to update this document with those names for localization questions. And I have to I want to give some screenshots within this document here, just to show the partner locator object itself and how it's edited once it's actually in production, hopefully by February 10. And again, just a reminder, it's going to be rolled out to partners on the 17th. and they will be strongly asked to review their data on the website and submit any changes as soon as possible. So that means you can probably expect a pretty, like a peak, unless our data is awesome, which we hope. We can just, expect a higher volume of cases coming in during that. I think it's like an 8-week time period that they're given. They want to be ready by OTC and have that. Oh, sorry, that's closer. Sorry, after OTC, and then so we can expect cases coming in a lot, starting on February 17th. Just as a heads up. Maybe not. Maybe it's all just fine.
And you said March 10th is when it's in production, so we can maybe test beforehand, just to make sure that we can do the capabilities that you're asking us?
I think it's February 10. I will have that date, and we can do some testing, or I can set up some testing and meet with you guys. Maybe just in the office, and then with Marek and EMEA and APAC on the phone. But I will know that date by tomorrow.
Okay.
I have to reach out to Peter there.
Constance, do you know when the communication to the partners will go out?
I think it might probably just go out with a close auto newsletter, maybe on February 17th. I haven't seen anything yet. I don't think that they communicate anything before the 17th.
Okay.
Good question, though. Thank you. I'll ask Peter that's the same thing, so we have a heads up.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay.
Anything else?
Do you have any questions?
Not at the moment.
Good.
Okay. And once we start supporting this, and if questions come up, we can just jump on the phone or in a meeting back together and review issues if you see anything.
Okay.
Great.
Cool.
Good. Well, thank you very much, Constance.
Thank you.
And well, we'll have a nice evening, and you'll have a nice day. Talk to you soon.
Same to you. Talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Did I answer